Welcome to Spintown, everyone. Today I am taking on a hacker in Bed Wars. This would be said hacker, and you may not see anything too out of the ordinary in this clip right here, but trust me, later on you will. And the whole point of this video isn't really to show me dominating a hacker. It's to show you that Hypixel, Watchdog, and their whole approach to going after hackers sucks. And trust me, it does. Before we get into more of the interaction with me and the hacker, though, just look at that right there. No skill except for spamming. Got it? I think that's pretty ironic coming from somebody who is hacking and still loses to somebody who apparently has no skill, right? So at this point in the game, I don't know he's hacking, so I'm going to the middle to try to kill him and take his emeralds. And then I see him go invisible, and I know where he's going. He's coming after me, or wouldn't went invisible. So I'm just trying to snipe him off with my punch bow, trying to get lucky and guess where he was going to be. I miss, so I take off running. You don't want to fight with somebody invisible if you can't even see him. So I'm trying to keep the distance, and I would have a tracker right now, but he still has a bed. So I got to break his bed before I can get that. I'm also going to be looking for clues to give me his whereabouts because I can't tell for sure that he's chasing me right now. And then all of a sudden I see, oh shit, the glyph right there went off or somebody got an emerald. So I know now he was in front of me. I turn around, so he's behind me again, and I decide to go break his bed. And if he follows me to his base, I will just snipe him off with my bow. Well, that would be the plan. And at this point in the game, I don't know the guy's hacking still, so I'm just going about it like I normally would. I want to go back to the middle, take control, and force him into a spot where he's going to make a mistake and I can knock him into the void. And a lot of this game actually took place in the middle, despite even when I find out he's hacking. We keep going back to the middle, fighting for emeralds. He wants to go invisible, use jump boost and speed to try to finish me. I'm trying to continue to keep space by using my punch bow and get ender pearls. So we're just fighting for emeralds in the middle a lot. So as soon as I get to the middle and get enough emeralds, I immediately buy a tracker because he's already shown he likes to go invisible. And it's a good thing I did because I can see that number shrinking right there on the distance thing. It means he's already coming after me. So I switch over to my bow, turn, look, saw the particles, missed the shot, but I know he's back there. The number keeps getting smaller, so when I get up to this corner right here, I turn again, and I just try to keep calm. I see that he's got speed, even though he's visible now, but if you panic, you're going to not be able to spam him away. So you want to just keep calm, and I didn't even know he had the jump boost. If he was smart, he would have been using that jump boost and try to get a little bit closer and just finish me that way, but he's a hacker, he's not smart. What do you expect? So now I'm rearranging my inventory a little bit to get it the way I normally have it after all beds are broken, just so I know, like, instinctively where everything is. And here's where I would have got my first final kill. Boom. See that teleport back? At this point, sometimes Hypixel does that, and I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. But later on, it happens again, and I'm a little suspicious at that point. Right here, he almost gets me with a fireball. And if he would have placed it a little bit better, he probably could have got me. But I'm trying to keep him trapped there, and I hear him like start drinking potions after he goes up there to that little wall. And so I take off, okay, because I know he'll be able to clear that gap with jump boost and stuff. And I'm going to see if I can maybe knock him into the void off this island right here, even with speed and jump boost. A lot of times you get a good, well-placed shot. You know, you can still hit somebody with a jump boost and knock him into the void on this map. Oh, fireball, and he's coming with jump boost. It's just time to go. Let's let that potion wear off a little bit before we take too many risks here. Alright, we're going to turn, whoa, up at this corner after he almost gets me at the fireball. Didn't really have to use that pearl right there, but it was good to get some distance. Okay. Now I have really no choice but to stand my ground because I'm out of ender pearls. And here we go. That would have been final kill number 2 right there. And at this point, yeah, I'm very suspicious. Like, I pretty much know something's not right here. So again, later on in the game, I have him trapped in a base, kind of. I'm hoping he just went back there and immediately bought all the assortment of potions that he had been getting, and maybe doesn't buy an Ender Pearl. So that's why I'm making this gap bigger than it already was. So maybe he will be stuck there, or be at least be forced to make like a really nice TNT jump or something like that. So fireballed the bridge to put a biggest hole there as possible, and I will try to make it a little bit bigger. But again, I'm having to be careful because he places a fireball in the right spot on this island. I'm going to be yeeted into the void myself. So we're going to get rid of this, and then we're going to see if we can bridge close enough to break those steps. But in the process of doing this, I see that number start to shrink, and I look up, and I see, yep, Ender Pearl. So unfortunately, he had enough emeralds to go invis and still buy Ender Pearls. But I managed to pearl into the base, survive. I start spamming the bridge to make sure if he runs down there, I can hit him and make him visible. And I still have another pearl to get away with, so that's good. So after going right back to the middle, getting more emeralds, I buy pearls real quickly, and I see that that number is shrinking again. So I run to the top of the base so I have an easier time of pearling to this island right here. You get a better angle. It's just the safest way to pearl out of a base on this particular map. But the number is still shrinking, so he's still charging at me invisible, so I keep running as fast as I can, and eventually I'm going to get an Ender Pearl to the back, and he'll get a shot in. But I just keep going forward. I know that if he pearls into my back, as long as I keep going straight, he's not going to get an angle to knock me into the void. Now, I was going to grab these diamonds before I pearled into a base, but his fireballs kind of prevented me. But I'm still able to pearl to the base safely and able to ward off yet another attack. And that's exactly why I bought those Ender Pearls. All my emeralds, and see that? 2 more kills. Those were 2 final kills in those shots right there. But his hacks teleported him back. But that's all my emeralds are going to be going to at this point is just Ender Pearl, Ender Pearl, Ender Pearl. Because my best hope of staying alive against this guy at this point is to just keep my distance. And if he's going to be using invisibility to sneak in on me every now and then, I have to have a couple on hand all the time. Because I don't want to have just like one on hand, pearl into a base, and then, oh, he has an Ender Pearl too, he can pearl right after me, and then I'm stuck doing a 1v1. So right here, he's typing something in the middle. I snipe him. He teleports right back up again. It's another final kill that I just lost right there. At this point, I got him stuck in a base, sort of, until he goes invisible again, uses the jump boost to sneak out. Now he's chasing me again. I'm just going to have to bide my time. Oh, another Ender Pearl into the back. Again, you just keep running straight. When that happens, you're usually fine. He's not going to get more than a couple shots in as long as you don't lose your momentum. But I get the diamonds as I run back towards the bases, pearl back in, and there he pearls right after me. Don't want to use my very last pearl yet, so I'm seeing if I can get away from him without using it. And no problem, I'm just going to go over to Aqua. I will buy more Ender Pearls there, and we're both going to end up in the middle again, fighting it out over more emeralds to get like resources again. Right there, boom. Where's my final kills at, man? Come on. This is really annoying at this point. But we're back in the middle, fighting over emeralds. Right there, maybe I could have got him, but yeah, I don't think that had anything to do with hacks. I think I just didn't get him far enough. But you'll see, there are definitely other times here, and when we're fighting in the middle, where he could have went into the void easily if he was playing legit. But this is how our interactions in the middle went. I basically controlled one side, he controlled the other. He would try to push and get close to me, but as long as I stayed calm and spammed him away, I was fine. He was not good enough to use just like one potion to get in on me, like whether it was speed or jump boost or invisibility. So we pretty much were content to just have his half and my half. Anytime he did get a little ballsy, I was able to keep him away. Here he comes invisible again to get out of this base I thought I had him trapped at. Trapped is not really the right word. I mean, I'm basically keeping him there as long as I can so I can continue to get emeralds while he's in there. And there I have to pearl away because he got a little too close again. I'm keeping an eye on my tracker. That's your most important weapon, is that and the ender pearls when you're fighting somebody who's invis on you. Especially on a map like this where you get knocked off so easy. You can't let them get close. So yeah, we're just doing our little dance in the middle again. I know he's behind me. But I was waiting for the potions to wear off, and now I'm going to see if I can get him in the void again. And he pearls, and again, he got saved by the damn teleport thing. I don't know what kind of hack it's called. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff since I'm not a hacker. But it's something I've run into quite a bit recently, is this teleport hack in Bed Wars. I've seen it before. It seems like it's getting more prevalent. But now, because I knew he was right behind me, I went on top of the island in case he tried to follow me all the way in. He decided not to. So once I realize he's not going to come right now, I will go down there and spend the emeralds I got in the middle on more pearls. So after spending our emeralds, we end up back in the middle, and I keep getting robbed of final kills as I knock him over the edge and he teleports back. And notice how when I do knock him over and he teleports back, see the next shot after that? I'm always missing because it throws off where he would have been. I'm shooting where he's supposed to be, and his teleport changes the timing. So that's why a lot of those misses are happening, because those teleports always mess up the next shot. But when dragons finally spawn in, he was in the aqua base and eventually goes invisible and comes after me. I see the compass distance changing. So when he gets close, I just teleport to the base he was at, and I'm very content at this point just to let time run out and take a draw. I don't want to take a loss to this asshole who's been hacking the entire game. My plan is, if he comes after me, I'm going to try to blow up the entire bridge. So you'll see me buy fireballs in a little bit, and that's because my plan is to blow up the entire bridge leading to this base if I think he's on it, and maybe I'll get a kill that way. And even if he like ender pearls at me, I'm going to blow up the entire bridge and hope that he doesn't have an ender pearl to get out with. And the whole time while dragons are here, you'll see me shooting at him, but I don't expect to get a kill. I'm just shooting at him to let him know, hey, I know where you're at and I'm watching you. And if you watch the dragons when they hit him, you'll see that the dragons can't even fucking kill the guy. I mean, dragons are a bit glitchy in this game to start with. Sometimes they'll send you flying, and other times they'll kind of glitch through you and make you frozen for a minute. So it's possible it wasn't because of the hacks, but why would you give the guy the benefit of the doubt at this point when his hacking is just blatantly obvious? So, yeah, and you saw that I reported the guy in-game, right? So I did the watchdog report in-game a while ago, and nothing has happened to him. And I've reported this entire game. If they hadn't taken away forum reports, I could post this video in the forum, and if the mods would actually look at it, he would get banned. But I can't even post it there and do a forum report anymore. If I post the video just in the regular forums and where the community can see it, I'm the one who gets in trouble. He's obviously hacking, but the person who's in trouble is me, the person not hacking, which I think is complete bullshit. It's like Hypixel goes out of their way to protect the hackers in this game sometimes. And it wasn't just me who reported him in this game, by the way. There's been, I think, friend requests getting sent to me, or party invites, I can't remember which, this entire game almost. And that's because somebody else that he had killed knew he was hacking and was spectating the entire game. And he said he was recording the entire game and was going to report him as well. So he's been reported in-game at this point by 2 different people. And unfortunately, the guy who stuck around to record doesn't realize, hey, they took away the forum reports. I can't show my video to anybody. So, yeah, Hypixel, your anti-cheat sucks. Your whole approach to dealing with hackers sucks. You protect them more than you do your own, like, legitimate players in-game who have paid money to play on your server. I mean, I've got MVP++ right now, and I can't even get somebody banned in-game when I have God knows how much evidence now. But yeah, I'm going to shut up and just let you watch the rest of the video. He is going to attack me, and you'll see how my plan works. But thanks for watching. If you see this guy in-game, just let him know that he was not good enough to beat a bow spammer in Bed Wars when he had hacks the entire time. Welcome
to Spintown, it's the best part of your day. His hijinks and clowning distracts you from your dismay. Life is worth living till that progress bar ends. So thumbs up this vid, then say goodbye to your friends.